Aligned Occupational Therapist. Welcome to the Insight Channel, your user's guide for living your best life with vision loss. Summer is finally here, and one of my favorite things about summer is summer vacation. So in this video, I'm going to teach you some tips to help take the stress out of traveling if you have low vision or no vision. So let's get started. There are three important things that you need to prepare before you travel. Number one, your identification. Be sure that your official form of ID is up to date and not expired. Even if you're using a standard ID instead of a license, it will have an expiration date. Your passport will too. So access that information and give yourself enough time to update it if you need to. I like to keep a way tag sticker on an old card in my wallet because it has my identification number and my expiration date on it, so I can access it anytime I need to. 2. Your information. Be sure to keep all of your important information such as confirmation numbers and ticket information all together in the same place so you can access it quickly. If you do all this through email, be sure to create a folder in your email account so you can dump it all in there and get to it when you need it. I like to have backups, even though I do keep things electronically. I like to have backups in print just in case something happens to my phone and I can't access what I need when I need it. So if you keep printed copies on you whenever you're traveling, it can be very helpful to make sure you get to where you need to go. And when you're organizing printed documents, if you can't read them, put them in order according to how you would use them, such as airfare, hotel, and then perhaps conference registration. That'll help you to get to what you need quicker. 3. Your luggage. Be sure that you can easily identify your luggage visually and tactually by putting unique markers or tags on it that you can easily find. For example, you can use ribbon, pom-poms, or uniquely shaped tags. I have a purple suitcase here with a Mickey Mouse shaped luggage tag on it that makes it very easy to identify. And I have a smaller red suitcase where I've taken pipe cleaners to create a tag that's attached to the handle. Another tip is to take a picture of your suitcase after it's all packed and ready to go, so you can share that picture with any sighted assistant that's going to help you to find your bag at the luggage carousel in the airport or out of the bus hold. Once they put your luggage in your hand, that's when you reach out to find that special tag you put on your bag to make sure you've got the right one. I've traveled quite a bit, so I have a lot of tips to share on packing. The first is if you can avoid checking a bag onto a plane or bus, you're always going to have less stress and save yourself some time. But every company has their own rules when it comes to carry-on, so be sure to do your research before you start packing. Be thoughtful about the clothes you bring. Don't overpack. It just gives you more to keep track of when you're out of your comfort zone. For example, on this trip, I'm bringing outfits that are different colors and patterns, but they all coordinate with white, which means I only need to have one pair of white shoes and one white purse. That's going to save me a lot of space in my suitcase, and it's going to reduce the makeup and accessories that I bring as well. You can also simplify by bringing clothes that mix and match. For example, just about any shirt will go with black, navy, white, or khaki pants. Rolling your clothes is a great way to save space, and if you do it right, you can avoid wrinkles as well. Now, I know there are a lot of different theories on how to roll your clothes. I like to just keep it simple. I follow the seams or the lines of the clothing, and I will, like, for example, a shirt, I'll either fold it in half or in thirds, depending on how big I need it. And then you start at the end that has the largest opening. For shirts, that's going to be at the bottom. For pants, it will be from the top. As you roll, be sure to smooth it across just to reduce wrinkles as you go, and try to make it as tight as you can so you can fit more in your suitcase. Choose an organizational system that will allow you to easily match your tops and bottoms. Here are a few options. Number one, Stack your clothes vertically in matching order. For example, I have all of my bottoms stacked on one side, and next to it I have the tops that coincide with them. 2, if you prefer to stack your matched clothes horizontally, I suggest using a packing cube because it keeps everything from shifting around while it's in your suitcase, and it gives you a little bit of extra room. Like this. 3, you can put a band around each set of paired clothes to keep your tops and bottoms together. If you put a weight tag on it, you can actually put a description of the clothing and even the event that you plan to wear it to on your trip. Packing cubes are great for helping you to organize your things and track them while you're traveling, and also to save space. And if you have one of those suitcases that's a hardcover, those things don't give you a lot of pockets to organize your stuff. So the cubes come in handy. Let me show you how I do it. In my suitcase, which is a soft suitcase, on the top here I've got swimwear and shoes. So in the cubes I have all of my clothes, which I'm going to throw in. Then I have a smaller cube with my sleepwear. Then I'm going to throw in my toiletry bag. Then I have a smaller cube with my unmentionables.
Don't mention them.
Then all I have left is my jewelry and accessories, and I am good to go. Easy peasy. Speaking of pockets, when it comes to organizing your toiletries and accessories and your jewelry, be sure to choose a bag that gives you lots of different places to put things so you can categorize. For example, this one's my favorite. I've got a place for makeup, things for shaving, things for my hair, things for dental care, all nicely tucked away in their own little compartments. I did an earlier video on how to organize your personal care items. It's the same concept, just on a smaller scale. So you can also use tactile markers and tags, such as weight tags, to make sure that, that you can identify everything in your bag. Also, the key to success is always going to be simplicity. Only bring what you're going to need. So as you can see, I also have a similar jewelry case for travel that gives me lots of little compartments. So when you're organizing your jewelry, ladies, you can do things like keep all of your silver together, all of your gold together, and other colored items together so they are easy to find. Here are a few extra tips for traveling with vision loss. Number 1, if you're traveling by airplane, be sure to tell the airlines that you're blind or visually impaired so they can accommodate your needs. Airlines are very good at helping you to get to where you need to be, especially if you have a connecting flight. Number 2, once you get to the train station or the airport, if you don't have someone sighted with you to find the check-in desk, you can always use the Aira or Be My Eyes app on your smartphone for sighted assistance to get to check-in. Once you get to the check-in desk, they can take it from there. 3, remember, when going through TSA security, you may have devices or special needs that are out of the norm. So if you want to avoid delays, just relax and go with the flow. They're doing their job. Let them do it. That's okay. They may need to scan your cane or even scan your dog. That's okay. You just communicate your needs, listen to their instructions, and you'll be on your way in no time. 4, always travel with cash in small denominations that you can use as tips if you have a helping hand along the way. 5, always travel with an extra battery for your smartphone and an extra charging cord because you never know if you're going to get delayed and you don't want to run out of juice. 6 is going to be snacks. Again, you never know if you're going to be delayed, and you're not always going to have someone there who can take you to get food. So be sure that you travel with some kind of protein bar or cereal bar, something that's substantial that can hold you in case you have to sit for a while. And number 7 is to bring a small container of hand sanitizer when you're traveling, because if you're exploring your environment with your hands, you're definitely going to want to sanitize often. 8, the white cane can be your greatest resource when you're traveling, even if you're traveling with a guide dog, so keep it close at all times. If you need assistance when you're traveling, the white cane will immediately open the lines of communication with the people around you, because people understand when they see the white cane what its purpose is. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Most of the time, people are more than happy to provide assistance. The key to reducing stress when traveling is information. Whether you are trying to identify your clothes or catch a cab, if you're organized enough to find information quickly, then you're going to be a success when traveling. So be thoughtful, be prepared, and be organized, and the world is yours to explore. So now you have insight into how this works. Don't let your vision keep you from experiencing new places and having fun. Just be smart, be organized, and be ready to advocate for your needs when necessary. So safe travels, everyone. Have a great summer. Cheers! Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click the thumbs up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified for future videos. Send me your comments, your questions, and even ideas for future videos. I'd love to hear from you. This is your forum for learning the tips, tools, and techniques for living your best life with vision loss. So no worries, you got this. See you next time.